Okay. So what it's titled is The Best Ways to Fail as a Beachbody Coach.
Oh, awesome.
And what I want to do is go through these, and then we'll talk about the positive side of it too. But I thought it was really, really interesting just to kind of reverse engineer it in the thought process that way. So one of the first way that you can fail as a Beachbody coach is when somebody says, why are you a coach? Or what is it about coaching that you like? Or what do you do as a coach? That you don't really have an answer. Oh, I help people. Mm-hmm. And so you've got to connect to why you really are doing this. What is it about this company, the programs, the products, helping people that really drove you to be here and do this and be able to have, honestly, seriously practice in your head how you would answer that question so that you're ready to say, I became a coach because blah, 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 blah. And this is what I do as a coach, and I love it, and I'm super passionate about it, and it makes me get up every day with excitement about who I'm going to help the next day. That's kind of what I've started saying to people. And when I'm in person with people and I'm just talking to even just random people that aren't prospects, that are just family or friends that are asking, they feel my passion about it with my answer. And so you really need to be able to stand strong and tall in that answer and in your reason why. So you got to kind of have that ready to go whenever people ask you what you do or why you're doing it. Number two, which none of us have this problem. So this is when we can say, oh, not a problem. Don't be a product of the product. Okay, we are all products of the product. We all drink Shakeology. We all work out. And the thing that I love about this, and I thought about this analogy. So when we begin a fitness journey, we know it's not going to happen overnight. We know it's going to be a process. It could be a 3-month process. It could be a 6-month process. It could be a lifetime, which most of us are in this for life in order to keep it up. But it's not an overnight success, right? So, yeah. So think about that in relation to your business. Okay, so wherever you are in your business, you have to be proof that the products work to be able to promote your business and show people, look, this is why I believe so strongly in Shakeology. This is why I think it's worth every penny. This is why I haven't missed a day of drinking it for 3 years. The programs, I was a gym rat. I didn't do anything at home ever. And then when I became a coach, I thought, well, it might be a good idea to try them out and see what they're like. And I never went back to the gym because I got way more results through these programs. The variety is incredible. The workouts are incredible. The fact that they're making them shorter now, it's much more doable than spending an hour, hour and a half every single day working out. So being proof that the product works and a product of the product, you can parallel that to your physical transformation and with your business. So I want y'all to think about that because we are all products of the product. So that's not a problem. But just think about the correlation and the parallel with your actual business itself. The third way that you can fail as a Beachbody coach is being afraid of social media. So, yeah, let's talk about this. I get the fears. I was there. Y'all, I wasn't even on Facebook. I was a stalker. And I was like, I stiff-armed Facebook forever. I'm not getting on Facebook. I don't have any time for that. I'm not doing that. And then I became a coach, and I was like, uh-oh, I gotta do this. Like, I gotta get on here. And of course, I couldn't jump all in with both feet and start posting 3-4 times a day because I never posted anything. So I had to kind of slowly work my way into it. And I was afraid. I can remember when I posted my very first post announcing that I had become a coach. I typed it out and I sat there and looked at it forever. oh, I don't know if I want to push posts. I'm afraid of what people are going to think. You know, like I was there and I dealt with that for a really, I don't even know how long I had that hang up, but it was probably 4 to 6 months of really just going, okay, how am I going to get over caring or worrying about, is it worded perfectly? Or what are people going to think? Or are they going to not like what I'm saying? So it is a real fear. I totally understand it. And it's hard to put yourself out there and be vulnerable until you get to a point where you go, you know what? I want this bad enough that I don't care about the naysayer that might not like what I said or how I said it. Or I don't care if people get tired of seeing my workouts or my sweaty pictures or hearing me talk about Shakeology and how much I love it and what it's done for me. Your why and your reasons why you're doing this have to outweigh the fear of social media. And so you have to push yourself out of that comfort zone and allow yourself to grow, because the more you grow, the more you will do, and then the better leader you are, and the more people are going to magnetize to you and want to know more about it. You know, and so you just have to work through those fears to a point of saying, screw it, I'm just going to hit post. I'm just going to hit post. If I misspelled a word, so what? That's one thing that Shalene Johnson says in something a while back I listened to, and she's like, y'all, I don't always spell everything right. I don't always say it grammatically correct, because I don't have time to worry about that. Like, I just want to get the thought out there and move on. We don't have to nitpick it so much. But just think about that. So that's the third way that you can fail as a Beachbody coach. If you allow the fear of social media to keep you from making that step forward and pushing posts and sharing pieces of yourself and your journey that could help somebody else. Number 4, not inviting. Now, this goes to, I'm looking at Eloise, this goes to posting about challenge groups. Okay, let's think about this. You see me post workout videos every day, and you see me post a recipe 2 or 3 times a week, and then I post about inspiration, and I post about healthy lifestyle and Shakeology, and I post about all this stuff, and I'm sharing all this information just because I want to share it. But if I never invite anyone to a challenge group, they're not going to know that I'm offering that. They're not going to know that I'm willing to help them. They're not going to even really get that that's what I do as a coach, because I'm not inviting them. So whether it's a post to put the initial word out that you're doing a challenge group, or you're privately messaging people, you have to take the step to invite. You can't just wait for them to come in droves because they see you working out all the time and they're like, well, she's doing something. I'm gonna go find out what it is. You have to offer yourself. You have to offer your services. And so you really need to be strategic in making sure once a month, you know, okay, 3rd Monday of the month, I'm going to start a challenge group every single month. So the 1st Monday of the month, I'm going to start talking about it.
No, Daisy.
And I'm going to put a post out there, and I'm going to drop little hints about it along the way. Like you put your challenge group post out there, and then 2 days later you post a recipe. Hey, if you want more recipes like this, join my challenge group that starts on October 26th. Or you do a workout video. Hey, y'all, if you want an opportunity to do some of these at-home workout programs, join my challenge group. You drop those breadcrumbs after you post the initial thing about your group, because not everyone's going to see that initial post. But if you continue to drop the breadcrumbs in the different things that you post and put out there and reference it, then they are going to go, I need to ask her about that when they become interested in it. So think about it. So you've got to be strategic in that, like making sure that you're planning ahead to put the post out there about it. But you've got to go to that extra step. And it needs to be it doesn't need, and Allison, we've talked about this, like it doesn't need to be a picture of the program. It needs to be personalized. It needs to be a sweaty picture of yourself saying, okay, y'all, I just got my butt handed to me with this great workout. I am looking for 5 ladies to join me in this program for the next 30 days. Boom. Like, it's a personal picture. People are going to resonate with that. And you're throwing a little line out there for them to grab. Okay? Does that make sense? So y'all need to think about that. And, you know, I know Allison hadn't started a like page yet, but I don't want you just posting this stuff on your like pages or on your Colorado Springs Mama page. It needs to be on your personal page too, because those people see what you're doing, so they need to be invited just like anybody else. For Allison, that's her market right now. It's her personal page. So she's got to put those out there once a month. Okay? All right. Next way, number 5. Best way to fail as a Beachbody coach is not to hit Success Club. Okay. I know that we've talked about this a ton. And I know that some months are harder than others. And what I really want y'all to stop and think about is when you have the harder months, because this is a harder month for me. I mean, I'm having a hard month this month, like still sitting at the big old goose egg. So there's going to be months that are harder than others. And when those happen, you have to come to a point where you really look at your activity and you really look at your efforts that you're putting forth. Am I doing everything that I need to be doing, everything I could possibly do to reach out, to invite, to get activity, to post, to whatever? Like, you have to really evaluate the efforts. And the bottom line is, if you hit the end of the month and you don't hit Success Club and you haven't helped anyone that month, that frustration, it has to be found in the effort you put forth. It just does. It can happen every single month. It's not always easy, of course not. But if Success Club isn't a priority, then your business will not grow, period. Because that is how your business is going to grow. That is where you're going to find new coaches for your team. That is where you're going to find challengers to help. And you've got to get to a point where you start off the first of the month and you start off thinking, okay, what am I going to put into play to make sure that I hit this earlier than later? There's nothing worse than sitting the last couple days of the month and trying to hit Success Club. I hate that feeling. And I've done it a lot. I hate it. And I know y'all felt the same way and y'all have done the same thing. But if we can be more proactive in our activity and in our thought process about it and make it a priority, then your business will grow and you will have more and more stuff happening and you will have more coaches to add to your team. But you really have to take an honest look at your activity that goes into hitting Success Club on the months that you're not hitting it. Why am I not hitting it? Oh, I only did my power of 3s twice this week. Or only once in the last 2 weeks. Or, I never posted one time about a challenge group. I never got out of my comfort zone and invited somebody personally through a message on Facebook. Like, I really want you to think. And so if you look at that stuff and you go, okay, yeah, I didn't do any of that, then there's nobody to be mad at but yourself, right? You didn't put forth the effort that you should have to hit that goal. So you've got to be able to self-reflect and be completely honest with yourself about what your output is. You will get out of this what you put into it. No question. Okay? All right, number 6. We skip personal development. I've told y'all before, when I first became a coach, this sounds it sounds terrible. I was like, I don't need personal development. I am good. I'm fine. Like, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm confident. Like, I don't need personal development. No, I was so flipping wrong. And I didn't even really marry into the whole idea of personal development until about 5 months ago, which took me way too long. Okay. I always listen to the national. What?
I said, now you're all fired up.
I know, right? I always listened to the national wake-up call. So that was something I never missed from day one, okay? And I would attend events, and I would, do some training online and whatnot. But I am not a good sit down and open a book person. I'm just not. But I tell you what, audio has become my new best friend because I walk my dog every morning, and so I listen to that. I do it in the car, and I don't listen to the radio. If I'm by myself, I am listening to whatever book's on my list. Like, I don't listen to the radio anymore. And so you can have the mindset of, I don't really need that. I'll be all right. And you won't be. You're wrong. Every single executive of every single company out there who is successful does personal development. You have to constantly be improving yourself, honing your skills, getting to know yourself better so you can help others better, having more confidence, getting out of your own head, getting out of your own way, realizing that you are capable of whatever you put your mind to. That stuff is all fed by personal development. It is powerful, powerful stuff. So that's the sixth way that you can fail as a Beachbody coach if you're not doing that. And it does not have to be hours at a time, 10 minutes a day. If you can just commit to 10 minutes a day. A friend of mine is Candace Floatman, Eloise. She has a Bluetooth speaker in her shower. And she plays her audiobooks while she's taking a shower.
Hey, doesn't surprise me. I got to tell you my story 2 days ago, or I think it might have been yesterday. I was listening to the National Wake Up Call in the shower.
I love it.
And I take my phone because, Christy, you've seen my shower.
It's giant. It's the size of my bedroom.
So I put my phone on top of like Paul's shampoo bottle like this.
Oh.
So it's over on the other side so it can't get wet, right? Well, I was listening to my wake-up call, and Paul calls me. So my phone is vibrating.
Oh, no.
It falls off of the bottle onto the floor. I go to pick it up. I'm like jumbling it. I drop it again. So to say the least, do not put it on a shampoo bottle if you have the vibrate on.
Yeah. No.
So there you go. Yes, I take mine in the shower.
But I mean, seriously, there's all kinds of ways. I mean, tonight I was making dinner and I was listening to a video on YouTube on my laptop while I was making dinner. Like, you can get so creative with it. But I can't say it enough. Just try to make this a priority. I've put a list of books on the team page. I just finished another one called It's Not About You that I mentioned in the video I posted yesterday. Y'all, it is good and it's short and it's good. It's really good. So anyway, all right, number 7. All of your posts, which y'all mostly don't do this, but I'm still going to share it. All of your posts are either shared from somebody else's page, like you just hit the share button, or they're unoriginal. They're sales ads, they're click here, buy now, last chance to save kind of things that you put out there. If that's all the content that you're posting, well, you're not going to be a successful Beachbody coach because everyone's going to look at you and go, ugh, that's icky, that's salesy. I don't have anything for you. That is not personal. That does not make me want to click there. That does not make me want to have any part of that. But y'all, we don't really do that. None of us do that. So, but that is number 7. Okay, number 8. This is the last one. We overanalyze everything. Okay, and what I mean by that is, what does success look like? You overanalyze that. You overanalyze your wording in your posts. You overanalyze the effect it's going to have on other people. You overthink. You feel like you have to know everything. Therefore, you won't take a step forward until you know everything. Well, guess what? You ain't going to know everything ever. Like, you aren't. And the other thing is, once you start moving and going, you will learn. It's amazing how that works, but you do. You learn more and more and more. So it's so easy to get stifled by, well, I don't want to invite anybody to the opportunity yet because I don't really completely understand how to lead them. Y'all, I mean, whatever. That's what we are here for. Like, we help each other. We have training in place. There is so much out there that you can call me, Melissa, Elaine, each other, and go, hey, how do I do this? I have a coach that really wants to do the business and I don't know what to tell her. We have all that in place, okay? So you've got to stop analyzing. Seriously, it will cripple you. And none of us deserve to be crippled. And all of us have the most amazing potential to truly make a difference in people's lives. And that's really what it's all about, right? Like, that is where the passion is in this business, is to change people's lives, help them to reach goals and their potential and be their very best. And in the process, build a business that helps us, that helps our confidence, helps our bank account, helps add value for our family, gives us opportunities we wouldn't have had before. I mean, the list goes on and on. But if we sit and we constantly overanalyze every little thing that we're doing, we're going to be so tired of overanalyzing everything that we're not going to have the energy to do any of it. Right? I mean, in a nutshell, I just really liked those 8 points, and I really want y'all to kind of resonate on them. I want you to meditate on them.
What was the video?
It was Melanie Mitro, of course. You know, I love her. She's one of the ones I pay attention to. And I don't pay attention to many of them. But it's just called the best ways to fail as a Beachbody coach. I'll send you the link. I'll put it on the page.
I watched that one you gave me too, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that hit home.
Good. The one I texted all of y'all individually, that one. Pretend this is me talking to you.
Uh-huh.
No, I'll post it. Yeah, I'll post it on the page for y'all. But it just comes down to that. We can make this as hard or as easy as we want. It's really just a matter of getting out of our own way, getting out of our own head, and putting forth the effort that we know we need to do in order to get there. In the Push to Diamond group, and Eloise, we've talked about this. I know you've been hiding. But, I mean, Allison, your power of threes, you've been very consistent, much more consistent than you've been. Wait, you went away. Where's your sound?
You mute. You muted.
You're muted. Hold on, we can't hear you. Okay, now talk.
I had a fail today. Like, two people that I've been talking to, and one was going to go discount coach.
Yeah.
But now she's deciding that she doesn't like the Shakeology. She kept thinking she would. She just doesn't. But she went ahead and I had two people buy 21-day fix without Shakeology today. Big fail. No. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting people that want the program, I went at her every angle known to man. The bad thing is I sent her samples so that, she could actually try it, and big fail. Super fun.
Those hurt.
They do. And I will say they're both going to join my challenge group in November. So maybe, I don't know. It's a start, but
it is.
At the same time, I just feel like it was a fail because, I sold 2 programs, but they weren't 2 challenge packs today.
Yeah. And hey, that happens. I have a girl in my challenge group right now that didn't want to buy Shakeology, and she's in the challenge group, and I'm hoping I can eventually convert her over to Shakeology, but it didn't happen. And you're going to have those, and we're going to get frustrated with that, and it's going to sting, and it's going to just tick us off, and then we just have to go, okay, it is what it is. I'm going to move on and I'm going to focus my efforts elsewhere. I did what I could do there. I will do my best to offer services to them to help them get the results the best they can without the Shakeology. And maybe they'll fall in love with the group, and maybe the other girl who didn't buy it will hear about it in the group, which is why we need to talk about it in our groups and share recipes and benefits and whatnot. But
and we have been, and I mean, it's going to be okay. I'm getting a lot of no's, and what you just said is crazy because I don't mind messaging people, especially that are my friends. I don't mind friending people. I've gotten much better at friending people. Just hit the button and pray that they accept you. I just hit the button. It's fine. You just hit the button. But I had a post today and I didn't push post. I had a sweaty picture of myself side by side with, I did a max 30 workout and it was Shaun T doing this. And I had it kind of cute, but then I freaked out, froze, and didn't hit post. And now I'm mad at myself. Maybe I'll post it tomorrow.
You can post it tomorrow. You haven't lost the opportunity.
I mean, I think I look like a freak in it, but it's a sweaty picture.
Please.
What I did
and stuff I post.
Yeah, Allison, I mean, the whole world sees me with no makeup all the time now. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, this is really not how I look when I get pretty and dressed up. But who cares? Like,
I know, and that's why I have to not care. Like, I'm not caring about the other stuff. The challenge group is awesome. We had sweaty picture Thursday today, and everybody had to post a sweaty pic, and that was great. And you know, it's a free for all on there, and I don't have I don't hold back there.
Yeah.
So I have to do it. I have to rip the Band-Aid.
You do. The quicker you rip the Band-Aid, the easier it will be. I mean, it's that first time. And then the second time will be, and you need to, we need to put you kind of on, I need a chart. And I need to go, okay, Allison, once a week, you're going to post a sweaty picture. And I'm going to keep track of Eloise, inviting to challenge groups. She's got to do that at least twice a month. Like, I mean, big challenge group posts and then breadcrumbs. I mean, y'all, seriously. Just rip the dadgum Band-Aid off. It's not going to sting that bad. And you
I have the picture. I have the whole thing. That's what's bad.
You will not, that's not the word. You will be amazed at the difference that if you can consistently start to do that and people see you sweating. And why do you think I do those videos? I mean, like,
because you're videos. Cute.
What?
Because you're cute.
Well,
you look cute doing it. I've made a video of myself. I don't look cute doing it. I look scary.
But see, that's the thing. We don't need to look cute.
Allison, have you seen my pictures and my posts and my videos?
You look cute. Everybody looks better than I do.
I still have my belly roll.
Okay, that's the next challenge. So your sweaty picture is your first challenge. And then your next challenge is going to be to post a short video because you're your worst critic. And I guarantee you, no one's going to think that but you.
Yeah.
That's
true.
They're
going to see you putting in the time. They're going to see you. See, that is the thing about it, you guys. If you're trying to invite people to challenge groups and get them to join you in this journey, whatever level it is, they've got to know you're walking the walk. So whether it's a sweaty picture or a video, they have to know you're doing it. And that is the best way to be the proof. Like if you're dripping with sweat, well, they know you didn't just get up out of bed and take a picture of yourself. Like you've been doing something. I mean, so think about it that way. Think about the fact that think about this. There are people out there that won't take that leap of faith, that are afraid to take that leap of faith. And they think that they can't do it at home. And then they see your video or your sweaty picture. And they hear you consistently talk about how much better you feel and how happy you are in the process and the progress that you're having. And then eventually they follow you enough where they go, you know what? I've been watching her. I'm sitting here on the couch watching her video going, I really wish I could do that. Well, why am I not doing it? It will speak to them. I promise you. And it just takes the staying power of being consistent, showing your walk consistently, getting out of your comfort zone with that kind of stuff, and just doing it. I swear, it's so worth it. And it becomes fun. You're like, ooh, okay, what video am I gonna make out there today? What am I gonna put out there today? What am I gonna say? Like, it just becomes fun. Have fun with it. Let them see you having fun with it. Like, y'all, this isn't easy. I don't want to get up and do this today, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I mean, I've done videos like that before. I didn't feel like doing this morning, but I gave it 5 minutes, and then 30 minutes later, I was done. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. So think you're disservicing people when you don't share, when you don't invite, when you don't share that sweaty picture. Cause some people to smile about it and go, wow, man, she is sweaty and red, and she just got her butt kicked, and that's pretty awesome that she's sharing it.
Me too.
I mean, that's really how you need to think about it. It honestly is. And so pull the Band-Aid off tomorrow.
I'll post it tomorrow. I'll post it.
I'm going to be watching too.
We're going to be holding you to it, girl.
And Eloise, have you done your challenge group post yet?
Me? No, not yet.
Yeah, your name's Eloise.
I don't. I didn't hear what she said.
I said, have you posted your challenge group post yet?
Not yet.
Okay, when is your plan?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay. All right, get it out there.
I am.
No more sitting around.
I know.
Angela, what about you? You're doing a free group next week, right?
Yeah, me and Meredith are doing a free soup group.
I love
Now,
it.
here's the
I
bonus.
like it.
Yeah, it's a clean eating soup group. Here's the bonus of it. Her and I came up with recipes. We shared kind of the, okay, you get 4 or 5, I'll get 4 or 5. She gave me all of her posting, workout posts, both low impact and regular. Like, I have all of this information now. Guess who's going to get it? You guys.
You're going to put it in an Evernote file and make it all pretty.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We decided to do it. We were going to do it like another week from now. And then she's like, no, I'll get on my ball. I'll get on the ball. This is Stephanie Richardson's assistant for Eloise and Allison.
Okay. I thought that's who you were talking about.
Yeah, Meredith. I love her. She's like in a ladies group that I'm in. Our kids are friends.
Yeah, she's sweet.
Yeah. And so anyway, these are all basically Stephanie's posts. And she was like, no, I'll get on the ball. Let's get this going next week. I'm like, okay, let's do this. She basically she sends me an email last night and says, I'm out for the weekend. I'm going away with my husband. So I'm like, okay. I mean, I was home till 9 o'clock this morning. And then I was home, like I said, 2 different times for like 20 minutes. And I haven't been home all day. So, like, to say the least, my power 3's a little shy tonight. But I'm going to hopefully make up for that tomorrow. And I'm going to try to, my point is that the soup group stuff, give me a week. And I will hopefully have that for you. I have all the files. I could send you the files separately. But if I try to put them pretty and put them in Evernote, I'm going to need some time.
That's totally fine.
So,
Well,
but yeah,
it's 98 degrees here, so we don't.
We aren't in the soup mode yet.
It's been warm. Today was the first windy day. It was chilly this morning, and
yeah,
it's been crazy here.
It's been chilly in the mornings, but during the day, I mean, I think it's supposed to be like 10 degrees cooler.
Thank God.
Tomorrow.
Well, like I saw another idea for a clean eating group, and it was a salad a day. Like do a salad group.
Oh my God, I've got a ton of really good recipes.
Yeah.
You know what I did is I pulled out my Cooking Light magazines.
Yep.
I said, you know what? Cooking Light is light eating.
Yeah.
And so I just pulled a bunch of recipes off of there. She had recipes, so we just merged them together. And so, yeah, I mean, there's some good stuff in there.
Yeah. No, that's
so
cool.
I'm definitely planning to share it with y'all. It's just, I kind of just stuck to, this is a chance for her and I to do something and do something different.
Absolutely.
And so I was kind of rolling with that. And I only have like 9 people in it, but that's okay.
No, that's perfect. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I was hoping for more, and I
Yeah.
made some really pretty pictures. So I have banners, I have pictures to
Wow.
advertise.
That's
Did
awesome.
you do your banners on Canva?
You know
Or
what?
Monkey?
Meredith did the banners. So, but I don't know how she did them.
Okay.
And then she did something similar, so we could put them together. So they're cool. I like them. They're fun.
Awesome. No, that'll be good. So Allison, sweaty picture tomorrow. Eloise, challenge group post tomorrow. And then be good stuff.
Okay.
Good stuff. All right. Y'all have any questions?
Yeah.
No.